U.S. versus NATO is World War III with the U.S. on the Axis power side.
This is for educational and entertainment purposes only.
Hello, and welcome to the Think Tank, where we use critical thinking, deductive reasoning, just a pinch of common sense to draw unbiased, logical conclusions. Today, we're here to talk about Arctic endurance. If you don't know, Donald Trump, since he's become president, has been speaking about annexing Greenland for the security of America. We need Greenland is the rhetoric that he spews and has spewed since his run on the campaign trail has ended. Why do we need an ally, Denmark, to concede their territory, Greenland? Well, most of Europe seems to disagree. Sweden, French, Germany, Canada have come together to stop Donald Trump. They said, if you step foot into this country, then Europe goes to war with the U.S. I guess that's the end of NATO as we know it. But the question is, since Donald Trump has capitulated, apparently, and backed down, will this peace last? Here's the critical analysis of it. Donald Trump likes to drop gems on what he's going to do, like he's been doing about Greenland for over a year. Then he pushes, backs off, pushes back off, pushes back off, and eventually commits the act that he originally said he wanted to do. Examples of this would be the tariff war. Another example of this could be what's happening in Minnesota with the National Guards. Another example could be Iran. Another example could be Venezuela, and the list goes on and on and on. So Donald Trump has said he's backing out of Greenland now. He also said he was backing out of Minnesota and changed the borders, got Tom Homan in there, and things have not gotten better. Venezuela, he declared himself king without using the four-letter word king. He just said he controls Venezuela. He's the king. They controlling what happens to their natural resources. They done sold oil on their people's behalf. And now they're holding the bank up in a Qatar bank. The same people that's able to build their own army base right here in America, the only country in the world that's been able to do it after gifting Donald Trump a multi-million-dollar, $100 million jet or whatever it was. It was some ridiculous money they gave him as a jet that they gave him as a gift. He's drifting, but that's not the story. The story is, will he stay out of Greenland? Well, he drifted in Greenland too. He built up this big peace treaty that didn't exist, got the stocks all up in it, pulled the money out before the peace treaty was revealed to be fake. It wasn't a peace treaty, it was a treaty to whatever lie he came up with at the time. He tells so many, it's hard to keep up. I think that particular one was that we'd be able to build Air Force bases there and all of that nonsense, a peace treaty. And he left a lot of people broke because he basically, everybody pulled their money out and then it was proven false and everything that they invested into fell flat on his head. Does that mean he's going to stay out because of the grift being over? Probably not. He's probably going to start poking around again, which is scary because U.S. versus NATO is World War III with the U.S. on the Axis power side as he buddies up to his world peace companions that he allows. The NATO's not there, but Russia said they want to attend. A lot of oligarchs want to, not oligarchs, I apologize, it's the wrong term. Oligarchs is what we have here. A lot of dictators want to attend. So will he attack Greenland again? Critical analysis is his approach has been push as far as you can go, back off, push a little further, because, as you pull on a rubber band, it may not stretch that far, but then you pull a little further, it'll stretch a little further, you pull a little further, it'll stretch a little further. And that's how he does his tactics until it pops. We need to be on guard as Donald Trump exercises powers outside of the presidency and attacks other countries. Right now, maybe there's a reprieve because instead he's sending ships to Iran. So maybe he is holding off on Greenland or using Iran as a distraction. But the truth of the matter is, it's all a distraction from the Epstein files. But those 3 million files being released is another segment. This is LC signing out.